Grand Rising. It's time to wake up, because this ain't normal. We're never going back to normal. It's over. And we're now in energies that how we lived our life can't be lived anymore. Can't go on that way. And, you know, for a couple years now, I've been sharing about the preparation to accept. We were getting prepared to accept these new energies. And in today's lesson, I'm going to be going deep into the changes that we're going to be experiencing, how some people will be going forward to the new earth, and what we might experience from those that will be left behind, as they said biblically. So we have a lot to talk about right now, and I have a lot to share with you all. Please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this very important energy update, and we have to realize that it's never going to be the same again. It's never going to be the same again. And I'm going to give everyone a few minutes to get on if you're watching on the replay, and we're going to be talking about the triple blast, how this is not normal, the symptoms we're feeling. I'm going to speak about my dream last night. Oh yeah, I'm going to speak about my dream. I'm going to be speaking about how I've been going about my day physically. I'm going to be talking about a comment from one of the light workers. We're going to break down the science of the Schumann Resonance and brain waves, and what this means for you and what this means for other people. It's very important. You know, we're going to talk about the consciousness scale. It's all about consciousness. If you're new to this and you're just coming online, that's okay. And you know, you're getting prepared for the most amazing moment in the history of humanity. The Schumann resonance is connected to human brain waves. So we have to learn how to manage this right now, because nothing can stop this. We're getting ready for the grand solar flash. We've been hit with solar flashes before, but what we're going through right now, it's, even in my life, I'm experiencing the glitches and the changes, and you might be experiencing these glitches and changes yourself, and you're saying, why am I feeling this way right now? Oh, don't worry. Uncle Mike's going to get you through this, because we're actually all in this together. It's good to see you, Sean. We're all in this together, and we could navigate the waves. We have to you have to navigate the currents in the ocean. Well, we're in the ocean of the universe. Tesla called it the ether, and the frequencies are coming in right now. They must be addressed. As one of the light warriors said, we are here to address the elephant in the room. There's an elephant in the room, yeah. Super freak. She's a super freak. Super freak. She's super freaky. Thank you so much, Super. I love giving you the introduction. Thank you so much, Super Freak. Last night saw big flashes in a clear sky, yeah. And thanks for sharing that comment, Super Freak. I was seeing lightning that was kind of different and unique. And, you know, we have to keep sharing our truth. And what we're used to, it's changing. Yeah, there's a big elephant in the room. It's called the rapture. It's called the rapture, and some people, they just, you know, they don't want to hear about it. And you actually can thrive in the end days. Not only survive this, you're not only going to survive this, you're going to thrive this. And I'm going to keep putting out that vibration of positivity. Not only are you going to survive the event, you're going to thrive during the event, as the flies they're coming in over here now too. So you know, think about how you can harness. Listen, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Remember the Tyson quote? Well, God is punching us in the mouth right now. And listen, we're all upgrading. And you know, that's why we have to be shook, because some people, they just want to look at Ronnie, they just want to look at the yeah. But we're gonna get shook, and some people are gonna get shook pretty bad. But that's okay, Because according to karma, according to free will, if it's your choice to ignore it, that's your choice. It's a person's choice to accept or reject. Once again, it's a person's choice to accept or reject. If you accept that these are the end days, if you accept that we're going to be experiencing the great solar flash, and you are making the changes that you want to see in the world, and if you reject it, that's your free will. So anyway, we had enough time for everyone to get in. Everyone's in right now. So please smash the like button. It's going to help others find this very important energy update. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe and select all. And you're going to get all the updates every single day, 9 a.m. Eastern time. It's our everyday lives, and every single day we have a video for all of you to expand consciousness. That's what the event is about. Remember, the Schumann Resonance is connected to human brain waves. And there is many attempts to disconnect you from God source frequency, or to scientifically disconnect you from the Schumann resonance. And in today's lesson, I'm going to be breaking down the science of the Schumann resonance and the brain waves. And then we're going to like start really real. Oh, that's what they've been talking about. That's what they've been programming. So let's get this show on the road. So if we look at the Schumann resonance chart, for 3 days, we have a triple blast, and we have to wake up because this is not normal. What we see in the Schumann resonance is not normal, and we're never going back to normal. And you have to, if you're holding on to the concept that we're going back to the way things were, you have to let it go. The way things were physically in the reality is a reflection of the Schumann resonance energies. So if you look at the Schumann resonance, once again, since December of 2019, it's amping up. There's the evidence right there. We're never going back to normal. Yesterday was wired to tired for me. Yeah, it was wired to tired. So on my journey, I woke up at like 4 a.m. Heart's racing. Was that you last night? Did you wake up in the middle of the night? So again, I wake up, I can't fall back asleep, and I know we have to ride with the energies, but I still have the programs. You got to get your 8 hours of sleep and so on. So now I'm trying to go back I can't go back to sleep. So then I finally go back to sleep, and then the rising comes, and then I just can't get up. Kerry Lusk, thank you so much, Kerry. I appreciate you. No lightning here in Australia, though lots of enlightenment and love. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Kerry. I appreciate you. I appreciate your attention, the currency of the universe, and I'm going to continue moving forward, working every day to bring our brothers and sisters to the new earth, no matter what. So I always have my alarm set at 7:20 a.m. That's my cutoff. I have to get up by then. So my alarm gets off, and it's like now I can't get up, and now I'm exhausted. But it was very interesting. So I couldn't, fall asleep. Now I'm asleep. I'm actually in a very deep sleep. I had a very vivid dream, and maybe some of you have some input on I'm just sharing my dream, but I had a dream last night that I got struck by lightning, and it hit me in my back. So it's very interesting. But I did have a very vivid dream, and I got struck by lightning in my lower back. We were outside, and it was like a wooden canopy, kind of like this. Maybe the lightning's going to come down now. And the lightning bolt hit me in the back. And so then the video, the dream continues, and then I actually, part of the dream, it's funny because, I've been talking about it. Someone actually gave me the retro Nintendo. I don't know how it's relevant, or it just was part of the dream, and it was very vivid. So all these things, but we're really getting in touch with our childhood right now, and nostalgia, Connecting to your inner child is very big. Lightning, I've been sharing about lightning. Lightning is very connected to the Schumann resonance. And, it was a really vivid dream. A couple of weeks ago, I had a very vivid dream. I'm not going to address it right now. I'm actually, I want to make it a very full video. I'm not really ready to address my dream. But I did have a very vivid dream, and I will be making a full video simply on that dream. It was very vivid, and I would like all your inputs on it as well. Yeah, so I'm feeling very charged up. I'm feeling charged up. Yesterday, I was productive and lazy. I went through periods. I was very productive yesterday. I went out in the final hour before sunset. I made a tremendous video. Yeah, tremendous video for you guys, and that'll be out there very soon. And then there was time periods I was just feeling lazy, like I'm trying to do even more work, and a lot of us, we have to work for ourselves right now, and I could critique myself. So some moments I feel very productive, and some moments I feel very lazy. It's really important on your journey, I'm a life coach as well, to have a hard line in the sand. So for me, I have a hard line, and I know I have to, have the daily video. That's something I created, and that, like, it feeds my soul. It gives me that hard line of work and not being lazy. And, I have to create, and now I'm doing both the lives and, making some content for the future. So you have to have that hard line in the sand right now. Yeah, the full moon is coming in right now. So, we're probably going to see a lot of jumps up in the digital assets. They're going to be going up after the full moon again. So some people are on their journey, and they're thinking differently about how we're going to be moving forward, because we can't rely on the old systems anymore. The old systems are on the way out. And it's a regeneration of our mind and body right now. It's a tremendous time period. So there was a light warrior that left a comment yesterday, Yod, and the comment was that being grateful of addressing these accelerating frequencies. I am addressing the accelerating frequencies. We're addressing the elephant in the room. There's an elephant in the room. Biblically, it's called the rapture. We see it scientifically in the Schumann Resonance. We heard about the great solar flash. We're amping up for the grand solar flash, and nothing can stop this. This is an elephant in the room, light warriors, and this is the most important part of the message, and we have to really, as Tesla said, we have to think in the terms of the frequency and the energy that operates the body. Please smash the like button if you're learning something new, and if you're prepared, this is the information that we need right now. Please smash the like button. I'm addressing the accelerating frequencies. We're not going backwards. And for years, I've been sharing about the preparation to accept. Some people don't want to accept it. You could accept or reject it. That's fine. The Schumann resonance is connected to human brain waves. All biological systems operate on the same frequency of the Schumann resonance. We have to really think about that. All biological systems operate in the same frequency range as the Schumann resonance. That's us, the animals, the plants. That's why we're evolving. We're actually evolving through light. Light and sound reception and transmission is all about your DNA. Did you know this? We must evolve with the evolving Schumann resonance. As we had a comment, we have to address the elephant in the room. We're addressing the accelerated frequencies, and we're not going back. The Schumann resonance is known as the heartbeat of the earth. As the Schumann resonance goes, So does all of life in this realm, on the planet, whatever you would like to call it. We are connected to this frequency. Every single living thing is connected to the Schumann resonance. And we're going through the preparation to accept for years. It's not new to many people that have been on the journey. You're going through ascension symptoms, you're feeling the changes, and you're called to do different things. You're called to go into nature, to manage you have to manage the systems right now, because you're an electrical system, and you have to ground yourself. You're called to eat different foods. I'm doing it myself. It's really important to do these things. And sleep if you have to. If you have to sleep all day, you got to sleep all day. I know some people, they like to take their naps. You got to take a little nappy poo. Sometimes I do it. Actually, right now I'm feeling wired. I don't think I might need a nap today. We have to evolve to stay in the same frequency range. We must evolve. You see, we're actually connected to God. Some people call it source. Think of the light. Tesla said everything is the light. We have to evolve to stay in the same frequency range as the Schumann resonance. There's a lot of depictions, right? If a living thing, remember, all living things are connected to the Schumann resonance. WW, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. It's my honor to do this. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for all your support. And the link is pinned above if it calls you to support the channel. I'm very grateful at this time. And I'm going to continue teaching for the people. We have to evolve to stay in the same frequency range. That's right. If a living thing is disconnected, that living thing will slip into madness. These are the most important messages in the now moment, for right now, for what we're going through right now. A living thing must stay within the frequency range of the Schumann resonance, otherwise it will slip into madness. It's time to wake up now. It's time to wake up. There were many depictions of this in programs. They showed a lot of shows. They did a lot of zombie shows. They did a lot of zombie movies in the last 20 years. So much programming of zombies. But, the human brainwave is connected to the Schumann resonance. And if we become disconnected from these organic frequencies, this is how we're wired. And listen, we are feeling these bursts. Even myself, if you wake up in the middle of the night, and please share in the chat, share in the comments. Are you feeling these things? If you're watching on the replay or if you're watching on the live, some people were actually telling me that the numbers aren't real, that there's actually a lot more people watching this channel than we think. So if you've never left a comment on the video, leave a comment today, because we really need people to learn about the Schumann resonance. It's maybe not the most popular thing, but it is the most important thing right now as we get ready for the solar flash. So, if we're disconnected, we have a resonance, circadian rhythms. We heard of terms like this, and we have these rhythms, we have these seasons and cycles, and then we have to be connected to, listen, some of us might think we're God. We have to go with the flow. A lot of I go in the ocean, I go in the beach. Those waves in the ocean will knock you over. I can't go against the wave in the ocean. It will knock you over. If a big tsunami came, it will knock everything out of the way. And there's nothing that could stop that tsunami wave. So you have to actually ride the waves at this time period. You have to go with the flow. And if you don't go with the flow, it's a very difficult time period. So that's what we're all going through right now. So when you navigate the energies of the Schumann resonance, you'll have a much easier time period with what we're going through. And when we say it's an evolutionary journey, It's not some, it is a catchphrase. It is a catchphrase, Light Warriors, but it is what we're actually going through right now. We're literally evolving. You have trillions of cells, 1.4 volts, over 700 trillion volts of electricity that's ready to go. You never had a control of your electrical power. Some people did. They're a great, Reiki masters, so on and so forth. The energy is known as chi. It's good to see you all. It's time to take back your power. When we're disconnected from the Schumann resonance, a living thing could fall into madness. We could get this zombie effect, and eventually people lose control. A lot of people have been speaking about people that are, their soul is not connected to their body anymore. I've heard about that a lot. We of liberty and freedom, thank you so much, Wolf. I felt energy pulsing through my whole body yesterday before I crashed out for my 2-hour nap. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. And again, we're all, we're feeling this right now. And, I'm feeling this as well. For me, it happened in the middle of the night. I woke up, couldn't go back to sleep. And then all of a sudden I went to sleep and I couldn't get up. So, yeah, we can't be a salmon right now. We got to get moving. The energy that operates the body can become disconnected and lost. They always show us these things. And, we saw all these videos with the zombies. You ever see the videos with the zombies out there? You ever see those videos? You ever see those programs? What do they have? What is it called on A&E? The zombie program that was very famous. They had Dawn of the Dead. They had all these movies, and people. They were The Walking Dead for the TV show. Thanks, as Coop is swooping in. I'm going live right now. I can't remember it all. As Scoop, thank you. I love you. The Walking Dead. So you have to have the connection to God's source. It's actually showing you. This was actually talked about in the Hopi Blue Star prophecy. We can't stop it, Light Warriors. The Hopi, they talked about the Rainbow Warriors, the Hopi Blue Star prophecy, and I shared about this on the channel page. The Hopi Blue Star prophecy said the people will be dead in the eye, and they'll be walking around disconnected. And if you never saw that, it's on the channel page. Denzel, thank you so much. I woke up at 3 a.m. I wake up at 3 a.m. now religiously. My hair stands up feels like static. I love you, Denzel. Thank you, Denzel. I really appreciate you, brother. And we have to keep moving forward right now and share this. And, your hair is receptors. If you have thick hair, I'm even growing out isn't that a tremendous beard? I got someone told me shave my hair, and that's what they want you to do. They want you to shave your hair off and shave your beard off. And you don't really need it, but it could be part of your journey. I did a full video on the importance of hair on your journey, especially on the skull. And then sometimes you actually don't need the hair, like some shamans. I have a good friend, completely bald. That's a different story. That's once you've achieved that connection yourself. And they depict this as well. If you ever watched, I'm going to be doing full videos on X-Men and the Marvel superheroes. If you look at Professor X, he's bald, and he has a very powerful energy source. So, but as you're going on your journey, it calls me to have the hair right now. The hair, it does stick up the static electricity. And yeah, it's really important, it's very important. So the highest state of consciousness is the truth. If you look at the Hawkins scale of vibrational consciousness, it says authenticity, or is, at the top. It's also known as the truth. It's also known as Christ. And, some creatures out there, they don't like the word Christ. They don't like the truth, but that's the highest state. True freedom is the truth. You ever hear the truth shall set you free? We really, there's so much that's being held back from the people. And again, it's done by these little things. Like, I'm just going to give you an everyday life example because that's our channel. We just talk about everyday life things. Silly videos, nonsensical videos are promoted on purpose, and they get all these views. They're put on the top, and it's to hide the true consciousness. I'm telling you, a lot of people are ready to learn, expand. They have this calling to know the truth. So that's why I'm really grateful for all of you that you smash the like button, that you take this video link today. If you've never done it before, take the video link today, put it on your social media, whatever it is. If you have a telephone and you text a friend, literally take this link and text it to a friend today. Ronnie, thank you so much. Gratitude and blessings to you, Ronnie. I love you. I'm grateful for your daily attention. It's the currency of the universe. I love you, Ronnie. You're my sister. And, I'm unbelievably grateful for all of you, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And we're going to one day it's going to be 1 million people. And it's going to be because of all of you. Otherwise, I beat some guy talking to himself on the beach. Yeah, appreciate. Share it on the groups. If there's groups, share it in the groups. We really need to get this message out. And in these energies right now, the Schumann Resonance is the scientific evidence of the Great Solar Flash event. And you could call it spiritual. You could call it a spiritual awakening. You could call it the consciousness of humanity. There is a science behind it. And we really need to, put it all together right now. And listen, there's no fear. You're actually thriving in the end days right now. And I'm going to make you all thrive and get better. Bay Area believer, thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. Thank you so much. Yeah, and that's what we need. We need a authentic teacher, authentic life coach, and that's what I'm going to be doing. And if it calls you to be part of our Patreon, we have Patreon with live Zoom meetings and more content, and the link is in the description. I'm very grateful for all the support on there. And I'm being called more to do one-on-ones with people, and it does really it takes a lot of energy, and to do even a one-on-one, and I want to do everything appropriately. And on my journey, I didn't have time to do one-on-ones, but now I'm starting to amp up my energy. And everything is an energy. I have to really amplify and work on my cellular structure right now. A lot of days, and I know there's someone listening in the chat right now, that especially men right now, because we're getting blasted with the divine feminine energy. So especially if you're a man, and I could coach you through that as well. You're needing the time to rest, and that's okay. It is what it is. We have to be familiar with the hermetic principle of gender, and there's divine feminine energies that are coming in, and I'm becoming more divine feminine myself, even though I'm the divine masculine. I have to harness these energies. It's making me become more creative, right? And then we rise up as Christ. So we could call it Christ. We could call it scientifically hemisync. Spiritually, we could call it merging the divine masculine and feminine, or merging hemisync, both sides of the brain, whatever you would like to call it. It's my job to reach all people, whether if you have a spiritual background or if you have a scientific background like I did. God gave me a tremendous responsibility. God raptured me out of the satanic matrix. He said, "You lose everything, Mike. Now you start, but you're gonna get it back, Mike." And all I could do is be the lighthouse for you, and allow you to have the courage to stand up if something is abusing you. If you're getting abused in the workplace, or some other form, getting abused in a relationship. I see a lot of people from yesterday's video need relationship advice. We have to really rethink everything, and that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of my life now. Actually, it's good to see everyone. We're on the rest of our life tour now, and I have to go through You know, the only relationship that's important is the relationship with yourself. I see it in the chat. Yeah, that's what you need to focus. You know, I have a tremendous relationship with myself, relationship with yourself, the relationship with God. That's what you need at this time. And then you'll attract the real relationship. And some people, they are, there's literally black hole portals. You know about black hole portals? Yeah, I know some of you might say this is kind of out there, but some of you know about the narcissist. You ever hear of the narcissist, light warriors? Yeah. Yeah, the black hole portals that siphon your attention, the currency of the universe, away from you. You have to focus like a laser beam. I've done this. I filled up my cup. I'm ready to serve even more people right now. And we don't want our energy siphoned away. Not today, serpents. You could write it in the chat right now. Not today, serpents. I'm protecting my energy field. If someone doesn't like it, too bad. Too bad, too sad. My mom used to say that. Too bad, too sad. I love my mom. I know my mom's watching right now. I love you, Mom. You know, I'm here today because of my mother. You know, I did full videos on the divine feminine. You know, I'm a divine masculine, but I worship my mom. I don't worship anyone, but I give love to my mother that raised me for this moment in time, and I wouldn't be here ready to serve millions. We're gonna get. I know it's where it is right now, but it's gonna go exponentially real soon. All it takes is for one of these messages to get out there, and if you want to help your brothers and sisters improve their everyday life, please, if it calls you, share this video link today. Share the video link today. And if you got this video link because someone shared it to you, if it calls you, you shared this and it just keeps going and it keeps going. That's my phrase. Keeps going, keeps going. Keep sharing this link. We got to get the Schumann Resonance out there. Enough with the cat videos. Enough with the eating the Tide Pod videos. We do not condone these things. We do not consent to the nonsensical videos going out there that distracts our people. We want to, and listen, there's a time for this and a time for that. My Nana taught me this. I take breaks as well. I dabble in some things that are not, it's not, serious 24/7, 24/7. No, it's not serious 24. It's 80-20. It's 80% we do the work, 20% you have some fun. And that's what I'm going to be doing on this channel as well. I'm going to be having some fun with all of you, and we're going to be breaking it down. Yeah, you got to break free of the trances. You could accept or reject that it's over. You know, some people, they say, oh, it's like the guy holding up the sign. It's the end days. It's the end days, and you're holding up the sign. But we could either accept or reject that it's over. Yeah. And if people want to accept that it's over, you could start moving forward. Listen, I'm teaching from firsthand experience. I had to move forward with my life. I had to accept that it was over. I worked hard for something my entire life. And now I take the skills and I'm working on something better. It's called taking the people with me to the new earth. We're expanding consciousness on these important aspects. So we have really important topics that we have to cover at this time. So, yeah, listen, and those things, I'm reading the chat, Skyheart, those things are designed to lower your vibrational frequency. You have to go with the flow right now. And yeah, you got to be done, Nature Boy. Woo, the Nature Boy's here. It's good to see you, brother. Yeah, we have to, listen, focus on yourself. It's not a selfish phrase. Focus on yourself. And listen, we might be bashed apart during this time period. God is shaking us up. God is saying, listen, I need you to get the rest of the people moving in the right direction at this time. And you're actually going to be moving on to bigger and better things. So like sometimes we're stuck in a job, we're stuck in a relationship, we're stuck in these situations. And then God says, there's better things waiting for you, dear one. Oh yeah. There's better things waiting for you. And this is all connected to human brainwaves. If you're just tuning in right now, the Schumann Resonance it's wild and wacky. A triple blast. This is not normal. And if you're new to this, this is not normal. This is not a normal frequency. We're getting comments. Thank you for addressing the accelerating frequencies. We're addressing the elephant in the room. We're going to experience things that we've never experienced before. And biblically they said, men's hearts will fail them for fear. The veil is literally falling right now. And this is not some spiritual mumbo jumbo stuff. Mike Carlson, thank you, Mike. I love you, Mike. Captain, riding my Schumann surfboard of love and truth. Board shorts, no bikini. Embracing the feminine. Yes, much love, family. You actually, even if you're a divine masculine, and I'll coach up the divine masculines, you have to embrace the divine feminine. Yeah. Gotta be so beautiful, right? No, but I talked about this. Hemisync. I'm becoming more creative. I embrace my creativity now. It's not just my science background. If you really appreciate the work that I'm doing, merging the science and the spirituality, merging the divine feminine and the divine masculine, and that's what we're experiencing right now physically. You might, come across what they call your twin flame. Oh, the twin flames! The twin flames are there. They're watching right now. They're getting ready. They're getting ready. So there's a time for this and a time for that, and the energies are actually conducive to this right now. It's conducive. And that's why, that's why relationship advice is really important right now. You don't want to get stuck in a black hole relationship where a person is siphoning your energy away from you. If they are in alignment, remember, it is a person's free will to accept or reject. Do you want to accept or reject that we're going through the rapture right now? You want to reject it, that's cool. But don't shame our brothers and sisters that are waking up to the authentic reality, because nothing can stop this. Yeah. You have to put on the full armor of God. You have to move forward. The slings and arrows of the serpents. Blasphemy! You know 'em. You know 'em. Keep moving forward. It's not cool. It's not cool to shame and mock people. But I was born for this. You see, Michael had to come down as a common man to do this. Yeah. And that's all I'm going to do. And I'm going to keep triggering. You know about the triggering? A lot of people talk about triggering. You're going to see in the upcoming months. And that's why I'm grateful. And again, if you've never left a comment, I know I'm live right now. When I'm off, go back in, leave a comment on this video and share your ascension symptoms. Share your experience. Did you wake up last night? Did you have a vivid dream? Are you experiencing these, bursts throughout the day? Super high and super low. Even if you're having a nappy poo. Yeah. I appreciate that, Bay Area believer. I love you, and I really appreciate it. It means so much that you're just watching every day. I see you in the chat every day, and it really feeds my soul, and that's what this is all about. Because on the new earth, it's going to be authentic, and simply by it's all lighthouse stuff. If you're new to the channel, we're a lighthouse. So now people are going to say, oh, these people are watching every day. I have to watch every day. And it's organic, and it just keeps going. And I'm going to keep my feet planted firmly. I'm not going to do what all the spiritual gurus, you know about the spiritual gurus out there? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to just be me. I'm going to speak my authentic truth. I appreciate that, Warren. I love you. I really appreciate, because it really feeds my soul. I feed off you. You know, we have 600 in the chat. It would be nice if we could get to 700 before I get off here. Yeah. And that's what we got to do. We just need, again, life coaching as well. Life coaching 101. Progress over perfect. Progress over perfect. All you need to see on your life, myself included, we might have a goal, right? Like one day, very soon, I'm going to look at the chat. We're going to have 1,000 live in the chat. Yeah. But all I need to do is see progress. If I keep seeing progress, that's what feeds our soul. Because if we have a goal in mind and, you know, if we don't achieve that goal, we could lower our vibration. Think about this on your journey. Progress over perfect. These are the authentic things. And I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for all the support. Links are in the description and at the pinned comment. And share this video link across the world right now. It's a tremendous time period, and I'm going to constantly come up with new things. And listen, it's trial and error, and maybe some people love it, and maybe some people don't love it. But it's going to be a tremendous end to the summer. Remember, the summer goes through September. Where the summer, it's amping up. Like, yeah, it's going to be amping up. We have to have compassion in the end days. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Some people, that's why I have to put a big question mark on all the people that, you ever see these people that they pretend to be perfect? You know what fallen angel pretends to, or is known to be perfect? Do you know about that fallen angel? Is he out there? Is he watching this right now? I'll go right in the face. I don't give a shift, light warriors. Because we're shifting. For all eternity, in any form, I just keep going, no matter what. Don't forget it. Yeah. And that's what we all have to do. We have to, if we're triggering people, if we're stirring the pot. You ever stir? I have, a couple of group chats, and some of us like to stir the pot. You ever stir? So we're stirring the pot with humanity right now. And just keep stirring the pot. And if just stand in your truth and just keep going. Hermit mode is a big thing. We talk about that on the channel. And if this is the first video you ever seen, why don't you go to the channel page? I have 1,000 videos to help you expand your consciousness. Please give the video a like, smash the subscribe button, and really click the bell. That's really important, guys, because some people say I don't get the update. You really have to click that bell and select all. We have polls on the channel. I'm doing the polls. I'm dropping the polls because even myself, in my mind, right, we talk ourselves. I'm thinking about doing new things, and I drop the poll to see if you guys like these things as well. So I'm grateful for each and every one of you. I'm going to be getting off right now. Ireland is going to be going on right after I get off here, and she's going to be talking about some deep truths about what our reality is all about. So if you'd like to check out her video, she's going to be going on, and keep smashing the like button. And I'm going to be holding it's going to be a tremendous Light Wars, yeah. I'm going to be holding a tremendous Zoom meeting on our Patreon this weekend, yeah. And we're going to be switching it up, and I'm on the fly. We're going to be doing everything. It's going to be we're shaking things up again. We're shaking things up again. I'm grateful for you, Pamela. I'm grateful for your attention. I'm grateful for your support. And we're all changing our lives right now. So I'm grateful to be the lighthouse for all of you. And, keep sharing and keep going. And, remember, you are creating the reality that you want to experience right now. Whatever it is, don't bow down to false idols. Don't live someone else's life. Live your life in the end days, because you're going to thrive, Light Warriors. I love you all. Check out the description. When I get off here, consider leaving a comment too. I want to see all the comments. Yeah, because some people are saying there's more people watching than you even imagine. So if you all decide to leave a comment, yeah, listen, there's AI bots everywhere, but it's just part of our journey right now. Just you have to have clairsentience in the end days. They're going to say this negative comment or whatever. Just say, oh, I identify it. And you just know. And that's just our journey. We have I believe a 96% thumbs up ratio. Isn't that tremendous? 96%. And 4% bots. Nothing could stop this, Light Warriors. I love you all. Share this link. Go to the description. Yoga Nidra, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. And, consider being part of our Zoom meetings on Patreon, and links are in the description. And people, they said men's hearts will fail them for fear. They will lose their minds in the end days. And scientifically, we see this in the Schumann Resonance because it's connected to human brainwaves. It's my honor to be the teacher of the new earth. It's my honor to make you thrive in the end days. So keep smashing the like button. Everything you do is great. It's grateful. It's support. We're going to get the message out there. I love you all. I hope that this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste.